Take a look at the numbers here. Both have very good records. 6'4" to 6'2". It's that 82-inch reach. Minakov has dealt with long fighters in the past. Can he get inside on Kongo?
The bell and round one. Former Bellator heavyweight champion Vitaly Minakov in the blue gloves. Cheick Kongo in the red gloves. Minakov has 13 victories via first-round knockout or submission. Kongo has 10 victories via first-round KO or submission, and Kongo already tasting some of Minakov's striking proficiency.
Yeah, that right hand, it was just a little sliver off of landing exactly where it needed to be. Kongo is, you can see, very flat-footed. That's telling you that he's worried about Minakov coming in on him. So he's trying to plant his feet, look for Minakov to come in and try to counter.
Minakov comes in on Kongo, unloads a right hand before Minakov smartly controls that hand. Minakov telling us he's always looking to get the finish when he fights. Well, the first time they met, they went the 5-round distance. But a fight that was controlled and dominated by Vitaly Minakov.
It was, you know, the one difference is Cheick Kongo is really, he's changed as a fighter. He came into MMA, he came in as a kickboxer, a very strong striker. He still has that, but he has become a very good and very hard wrestler who uses that wrestling to control his opponents. The problem in facing Minakov is just a little bit better with that wrestling, and Kongo cannot control him the same as he does his other opponents.
Kongo against the fence. Minakov bouncing that right hand off of Kongo's shoulder and just misses with that right hand before he closes the gap. A knee just grazes the body. Now Kongo unloading some strikes.
Nice counterattack by Cheick Kongo here.
Those knees up. Stop. Time. Time.
And a knee strike does it again here.
Losing the position that he got by getting Minakov against the fence. Now he's back to that open cage.
Considering what happened, I'm sure Minakov thinks that's okay.
Oh, no, Minakov is happy with it. I'm not sure Kongo's happy, and he lost a position that he actually feels strong in.
Minakov lead right uppercut connects. They clinch. Midpoint of the opening round. Minakov putting all his weight on Cheick Kongo along the fence. Kongo able to create separation. Backs up to the center of the cage. Is on his back foot.
Minakov loading up that right hand, but he's starting to go to the well too many times, in my opinion. Look at, you've got another hand, you've got other ways of attacking. He keeps throwing the right hand. Cheick's going to start to catch on to everything that's going on and counter that attack.
Inside low kick by Kongo, under 2 minutes left in the first frame. High stakes. An opportunity to challenge for the Bellator heavyweight title. Currently held by Bellator double champion Ryan Bader's also the light heavyweight kingpin. Minakov has Kongo down. Minakov looking for that front choke.
Kongo doing a good job getting himself back to his feet. He needed to be careful of staying out of that guillotine, but that was good work by Cheick Kongo to move himself right back up.
Minakov has a guillotine choke submission on his record. Again, 7 submission wins. 5 of his 21 victories have come in Bellator. Escapes from the fence. Coming up on the final 60 seconds of the opening round.
You see Cheick trying to read what Minakov is doing so he can counter here.
Minakov just misses with that right hand. Kongo misses with a right and a right uppercut as Minakov countered. There's a knee up the middle by Kongo with Minakov pinned to the fence. Half-minute remaining in this first round.
And you got to look, you know, this round is still up for grabs. All it's going to take is one good shot, one good series that could sway a judge's opinion.
20 seconds! 20 seconds!
Kongo backing up, Minakov coming forward, but out of range for that right hand. And again, from long distance, Minakov missing with the right, maybe a ploy just to get on the inside. Bell in round 2. Big John has the unofficial scorecard after 1.
After 1, I mean, it's a close round and not a whole lot of good shots were landed, but at least Minakov was the one trying to press the fight, so I give him the round 10-9.
Minakov continuing to walk down Kongo. Kongo keeping him at bay with that jab. Minakov allowing Kongo to use lateral movement to his right. Kongo's able to circle away from the fence because of it and land that outside low kick.
And he has that right hand cocked and loaded and ready to go, and I wish he would throw it. There are times that there's openings, and you're seeing Minakov with his left hand down low, and when he throws that right hand, you're gonna see he doesn't bring that left hand up to defend, and that right hand counter will land.
But Minakov, allowing Kongo to escape, has to do a better job of trying to cut off the real estate.
Yeah, right now you're seeing he's falling. There he's starting to cut it off. But if you're following your opponent, all you're going to be doing is chasing someone down. It's not going to work for you. You've got to cut off that motion, cut off the movement, make him, force him into the fight.
Watching a heavyweight title eliminator fight, and the Nature Boy Ric Flair chant breaks out here at Mohegan Sun.
Again, you're looking at Kongo. He's got that right hand cocked, but he will not pull the trigger on it. I don't know why.
Too much styling and profiling, not enough chucking.
There you go. Cheick has got a very strong right hand, and he's just not using it. I don't know if he heard it early in the round, in the first round. Don't know what's going on with it, but he's not using it. Minakov again lunging in with that right hand. He's leaving openings for him to be countered, but it's just not happening with Kongo.
Close those fingers.
No play-by-play required.
When there's no action, it's difficult to say, well, he's doing a good job of this. That's a nice jab right there by Minakov, and he needs to be more active with that left hand. That would help set up that right hand that he keeps on trying to land.
Minakov continuing to try to land the right, but not setting it up, throwing naked shots out of range. And yet Kongo just continues to back up, and he's not throwing anything.
Nothing, and look at Morrow, be honest. How many times have you seen Cheick Kongo throw that right hand here in the second round?
Can't remember.
Exactly, 0. He's faded with it.
You know, that's been the criticism for Cheick Kongo with all of his physical attributes, his lengthy career. He's recorded back-to-back stoppage wins in his last 2 fights, but has not always endeared himself to the masses. And I know it takes 2 to make a fight, but Minakov is coming forward.
Minakov is trying to fight. He's going forward, and you're seeing Cheick avoid in a way that he's not countering as Minakov comes in. So we have one guy trying to fight and one guy running for the fight.
And the Bluebirds out in full force with 60 seconds left in this second round. Minakov closing the gap. Kongo turning the tables, and finally Kongo unloads.
And you're looking saying, why were you not doing this, at least going after him at the beginning of the fight?
Knee up the middle by Kongo, left hand by Cheick Kongo with with 30 seconds left in the middle frame. Minakov continues to stalk Kongo. Kongo utilizing his footwork, avoiding the left counter right hand by Kongo. There's Minakov with an overhand right. Third round, straight ahead. Third round coming up.
The corner of Kongo and Tiki giving him the idea of, look, he's saying that Minakov is tired. He's saying, look, you need to open up with all your tools. Telling someone.
Well, how do you do it? You got to
coming in and saying you won a round that you didn't fight for 4 minutes. That's not probably a smart thing to do.
Third and final round, former Bellator heavyweight champion Vitaly Minakov returning to Bellator after nearly 5 years. His last fight was a successful title defense against Cheick Kongo. That went 5-round distance. This one is only scheduled for 3.
There was a lot more action in that first fight than we're seeing here tonight.
And now Kongo attacking the lead leg.
Get aggressive. That kick is working. That will slow him down. That will open up your ability to hit him with that powerful right hand you have.
And he continues. Kongo chopping away at the lead leg of Vitaly Minakov. Minakov not returning fire yet, leading with the sweeping left hook that misses.
You know, one of the things that Kongo's corner did tell him was that Minakov is tired. I agree. He is tired.
And there, Minakov catches the kick and the takedown secured. And Kongo immediately trying to control the posture. Again, Minakov has 7 submission wins.
This is a difficult position for Kongo with a guy that can wrestle as well as Minakov can. He does have very good submission skills from Sambo, but being that he's not near the fence, it's going to be a hard position for Kongo to get up.
And Kongo made his MMA debut in 2001, winning via heel hook. 3 of his 29 victories have come via submission.
A lot of shoulder pressure right now for Minakov. He was looking for, I think, believe in Ezekiel from the top, then decided against it. And this right here, you know, as the fighter in Kongo, you've got to know, I've got to get out of here. I cannot sit here with this man on top of me in half guard and think I'm going to win this fight.
Final 2.5 minutes of this fight, a somnambulant affair, to say the least.
It's kind of funny, you hear some boos from the crowd and stuff. It's like, well, there's more action going on now than when they're in the stand-up. I'd rather see this by far. There's that choke going on. He's trying to stick that on. You see that left hand, slip it in, getting towards his Adam's apple area of his neck, and he's going to start to press down, creating a problem for Kongo to breathe.
And Minakov desperately trying to force Kongo to tap out here with 2 minutes left in the fight.
It's tight. I'm telling you right now, he's feeling it more. Now it's open. It is not a cover position. You're feeling a ton of pressure, and it does take away your ability to get that air. It's not the same as a blood choke. It is an absolute air choke.
It is the final 90 seconds of this heavyweight fight. Again, the winner in line to challenge Ryan Bader for the Bellator MMA heavyweight crown, a crown once held by Vitaly Minakov. And Minakov trying to do his best here to continue to wear down Kongo.
And if you're Ryan Bader and you're watching this, you're saying, oh, I see a lot of things that I can attack. There's a lot of things I'm seeing that I can do against both guys.
What about the tournament he had in that Grand Prix? Did he even get tagged?
I don't think he ever even took a shot.
A minute left in the fight.
Not bad. You can go through 3 professional MMA fights against top-tier competition and never be touched. I think the worst thing he got was the mat burns from the Mitrione fight.
45 seconds left.
Kongo holding onto the head. That will not get him up, and he's not going for a choke. You see Minakov going to block. What Kongo is now doing now, starting to get himself up. Minakov's got both legs, got his hands collapsed on both legs. It is not going to happen as far as getting away from him and being able to do anything in this fight.
Final 20 seconds. Kongo now opening up, right uppercut. Time clinch in the knee. Cheick Kongo trying to make up for lost time, but time is becoming his biggest enemy. Kongo unloading on Vitaly Minakov. And where was that outburst earlier in the fight?
This is what we expected from the beginning from Cheick Kongo. Look at the uppercut, it misses. The knee had hit. There goes an uppercut that hits. Why did he not do this earlier in the fight? Attack and go after your opponent. You have the ability to finish him. You're a strong striker. You're a good grappler. Why wait? This was a great attack. But again, he had lost 4 minutes and 30 seconds of the round. And he then decides at 30 seconds more to start fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your 3 judges at cage-side. Your first judge, Dave Torelli, scores the fight 30-27, while judges Eric Colon and Dave Peabody both see the fight the same 29-28. All have it for the winner by unanimous decision.